Yeah, there it goes. You're gonna have to give it a second. It's lagging out. Come back to. All right, you're good.
All
right, bro. About time, bro. It's about time.
It is about time. People know your name. Yeah, hell yeah. You just slash them. For sure. I'm gonna see your shit around for sure.
Oh yeah. Shit it.
Yeah. Let's start this though. So how did you get into rap and shit?
Like, how did I get into rap?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, no cap. Me and my grandma used to watch fucking Lock Up on TV. You know that show about prison? And
yeah.
those motherfuckers was doing poetry, bro. And I thought that shit was so kick ass, bro, that I went out of my way to write my own poetry when I was like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And then a little later, when I was like 12, 13, I seen 8 Mile for the first time. And that scene where they're in the parking garage and they're all freestyling and they make fucking Eminem go freestyle, bro. I memorized that shit the first time I saw it. And it's just been game ever since. I've been writing my shit since I was like 8 or 9, basically. So.
Oh, yeah. So you said you live with your grandma?
I live with my grandparents right now, yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, man,
yeah.
That's how it is right now. So you're 16. You were born in what year? 2002?
Yes, sir. 2002, man. July 27th.
Word. So you're about to be turning 17.
Yeah, almost, bro. Almost.
Hell yeah.
You're about to not be a youngin' anymore. You're about to be an adult.
Yeah, legal.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh, I don't want to be an adult, bro.
Hey, man. Shit. That's where we're all headed, though. Yeah, that's where everybody's going. That's where everybody's going.
Shit, I'm already an adult. I'm just not at that age.
Hell yeah. So, where were you born?
I was born right here in Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta, raised in Atlanta, well, more North Atlanta, like Ball Ground, Woodstock area. But whenever I go up there, whenever I get kind of big, I'm going to claim Ball Ground just because it's the smallest fucking town. That's where I was raised at. Literally, like, the street is one street, and it's brick buildings on either sides, and they were filled up with rocks, like crazy-ass colored rocks, bro. Because the motherfucker that owned the whole city, bro, was a rock collector. So, like, there's an abandoned street, and these buildings are, I mean, it's different now. It's like a tourist attraction, some bullshit, because the dude died. But before, it was just brick buildings filled with rocks, and me and my homies would skate up and down the street doing bullshit. But, yeah. Born and raised the same area, man. I ain't never left.
So, you came from around Atlanta. Who was like your first? You said you liked Eminem at first, right? For rap music. So, who did you branch into after Eminem?
After Eminem, that's a good question. Who did I get into? I got into more just like the old school scene. Like, I really like Rakim. I really like Big L. You know, obviously like Biggie and Pac and shit.
Yeah.
But I kind of went more old school for a while, and then I found the newer shit like Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt. Earl Sweatshirt's a really big influence for me. I really fuck with Earl.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's part of our childhood. I didn't even think of that shit.
Yeah, Earl's live as fuck. I appreciate Earl's shit for real.
Yes. And more just went straight from Eminem to Earl. Really, that was like my second hop on was Earl. I know everything.
So, how old were you when you really got into rap? You said like 12 or 13?
Yeah, when I started actually rapping, I was about 13. Oh, excuse me.
So, you really started listening to Eminem when you were how old?
Sure, I've always listened to Eminem, man. Eminem was playing in my fucking house when I was a kid, dude. So, I've always fucking... We have a fucking framed picture of that motherfucker in my house, like in one of my old houses. I seen a picture of the framed picture. I was like, what the fuck?
Replace Jesus with Eminem.
Yeah, goddamn, that's
I got Kim Jong-un in my house.
Yeah, that's just the pinnacle of human existence right there. Fuck yeah. So Earl Sweatshirt. Who really did anybody around you really pick at you to get into music, or what did you see people around you making music and you said, okay, let me do this, or how did it happen?
It was actually the opposite. I started, me and my homie, I'm living in the same neighborhood now. Me and my homie started making some bullshit. My first song ever was called First Impressions. And it was it was awful, bro. I mean, I had some bars in there, but you know, that shit was terrible quality. I couldn't flow for shit, nothing. I was probably 14. And when I dropped that, bro, my friends at the school that I was going to at the time, this place called Ridgeview, no, River Ridge, I'm sorry. The kids that I was cool with there and some of my ex-girlfriends there, they all kind of ganged up on me, bro, and would make like bullshit ass pictures of me, like getting fucked up, and they'd send me videos of them laughing at my music and shit, bro. So I got bullied for that shit for the longest, but I never like let it go, you know what I'm saying? Because I like doing it. But I mean, they all cool with me now, bro. They all think it's fucking awesome what I'm doing. But at the time, I was getting made fun of.
That's though, because that just means you really want that shit. Like,
That's a good point.
Bro.
Major props, dog.
Yeah, major props.
Hella people would have gave up. They just quit. Just
bro, you're still going. You're still out.
Yeah, bro, not me. I love this shit, bro.
Hell yeah. So, would you say there's any like first collaborators you started off with? Like who was really, did you have anybody you really went out and made a lot of music with? Or learned to make music?
Yeah, actually, me and my homie, I knew this motherfucker from kindergarten, bro. And me and him are still, for the most part, straight. We had a fallout a little while back, but if you know Smalls 10K, me and him, yeah. Me and him were cool as fuck. Like, my whole life, me and him have been cool as fuck. And when I was younger, like, I actually recorded my first song there, but it got deleted off his computer before First Impressions. And he would make beats, or he would fucking steal the beats and then put his tag on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we were young, we didn't know what we were doing. And we'd make some bullshit song and try to release it that same night. And then our homie, at the time, his name was Lil Mike, but we call him Machiavelli now. He was making music together, you know what I'm saying? And we made music for a while.
Machiavelli. That sounds familiar as fuck. Like, I've heard about that fucking with MTM and Ramirez and all that. Don't die, Tony. Sorry.
This is Tatiana. This is the homie.
Where are they? Oh my gosh, did you see me fall?
No, I didn't. It's okay.
You'll get to meet her in person one day, definitely.
Yeah,
she's the homie with like everything.
Yeah, she's definitely a
yeah,
close.
hey.
Yeah.
What up?
Moral supporter. Very good moral supporter.
Oh yeah, you need those around, bro. Always need some moral support.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
All right. We got off.
We did. We're cool. We're cool enough. All right.
Smalls 10K.
Yeah.
Get your shit. It got deleted off the computer before you made it. All right. Continue.
Yeah. So I'd go over there like every weekend or every other weekend, and we would just make some bullshit. We usually get really, really high and not do anything, but on the times that we did do some shit, it was all right, you know what I'm saying? It was like beginner shit. It was before I really knew how to flow and everything. But as time went on, we split ways, and I moved up to Cartersville for a little bit. But up in Cartersville, it was hell living up there just because bullshit was going on. I don't want to get into that. But I moved from Cartersville in with Smalls, and this was like in December, this last December, like 2018. And when I moved in with him, shit was good, but just living with somebody, being around this motherfucker all the time, it just kind of made us clash, you know what I'm saying? And it went down really bad at the end, and I left his house and moved back over here. And now we're still mutually cool, but while we were together, like, we were making some shit. Like, Fuck School was made there, Goth Shorty was made there.
Wow. I need Goth Shorty, bro. I miss that shit. That was on my playlist every day, dog.
Hey, and then bro, that shit's back up. I put it back up. Yeah.
Yes, bro. I missed the shit out of that.
Oh shit. What's the mixtape called?
For Goth Shorty?
Yeah. Is it Soft Boy Click? What's the mixtape called?
The mixtape is called First Contact.
Okay.
It's
supposed to be way more intricate than that, it was supposed to be like there's supposed to be an intro of me saying goodnight to somebody and like going, you can hear like the covers and shit rustle, and I was going to sleep into a dream. And the first couple songs were supposed to be like Soft Boy Click and then God Shorty and Decay. And then I was supposed to wake up like in an interlude in the middle of the songs and go take a piss, bro. And then come back and go back. And then it was supposed to be the rest of the songs and then like me waking up and being, like whatever. But since the bullshit happened between me and Smalls, I wasn't able to do all that in the studio. So I kind of just had to drop it how it was already made, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't have any extra time to make anything.
Word. So you said right now you're living with your grandparents?
Yeah, I am. Unfortunately, I hate to say that. I wish I had my own house or some shit, but I'm just not of age.
16. What do you mean?
Yeah. I mean, 16, I mean, fuck.
Like, I just turned 17 and I live with my mom.
You got time to run it up, bro. Don't cap.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I'm gonna get clowned on. I know it. I'm just gonna be so many memes of me living at my grandparents' house.
No shame, no gain.
Yeah, for real. No shame, no gain. That's for real. So do you have a studio set up inside of your grandparents' house, or how what do you do as far as recording music goes?
There's a studio in Atlanta called Soul Asylum that me and my boy Tanner go to, and it's about $50 an hour to record there, but we're really cool with the engineer there, so he lets us like roll up in the studio and he'll smoke with us and shit. But how we found out about that place, like the place I record all my music at, like Freak Show was recorded there. We met up with me and Smalls and Maximilian, or YRC Mill, if y'all know who that is. We met up with Bobby Nice. You know who Bobby Nice is at the studio.
Yes, I not like his shit with ABG Neil. Fucking a producer from our town, Young Glizzy, was on ABG Neil's shit. Like, he's a producer.
If you ever heard of Young Glizzy, he like splurges.
Yeah. I know Glizzy's.
Yeah, we used to go to class with him and shit.
I'm so happy for that man. Like, we ain't close, but he like definitely I support his shit like crazy.
Good shit. Good growing up and shit. But
awesome.
World's Small as fuck that he did some shit with ABG Neil, and you're fucking Bobby Nice, which has also done shit with ABG. That's pretty
Bobby Nice, I'll give it to him. That's a cool motherfucker, man. He was really outgoing. He was a dickhead about the music. Like, we had to pay him, of course, to come do the feature, but he was cool as fuck the whole time he was there. We just cutting up the whole time. He was telling us stories and shit. We smoked the wood before and after the fucking studio session. So he showed us some unreleased music and shit. Like, that shit was fire. But that was like back in October of last year. But he was a cool cat, man. He was a cool motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
This shit is burnt.
Fuck. What is it?
This shit is burnt as fuck, bro. This shit tastes nasty as hell. I'm still hitting it though. I don't got no cigarettes.
Damn, man. That's how it is.
Fuck squares.
Do you have your jewel?
I don't have any.
Bro, no Jewel July, and y'all already lacking.
It's not. Is it even July yet?
No.
Nah.
One more day.
We have one more day, bro. I'm not lacking. I'm not lacking.
Okay. So when it comes to your music, right? What do you do when you get stuck? Like whenever you get writer's block, fucking rapper's block, or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm always in writer's block, bro. Like, I'm probably in writer's block right now. My shit is, I'll get out of writer's block and I'll realize it because I'll start writing some shit. Because I try to write something every day. You know, half the times it don't work. But I'll go to write some shit and it'll work. And I'll just be like, fuck yeah. And I'll just overdo it. And I'll just work my brain until I can't think of anything. And then I'm back writing that fucking writer's block. But usually I try to fucking take a step outside, fucking breathe in some fresh air, you know, go for a walk or something. I'll listen to some different kind of music, like something I've never heard before, but something that I know would be good, you know what I'm saying? Like Sublime or some shit. I just go a way to try to expand my shit, or I'll read some shit. Like I got books over here that I'll be reading. I'll try to read something just to kind of get my mind off everything. You know what I'm saying? Get some new vocabulary in me.
Right. And I take it that you get material ready before you go into the studio, so writer's block doesn't happen and it costs more to make something. You know what I mean?
Actually, these last couple times I've been to the studio, I just been freestyling. Like Freak Show is a freestyle.
Freak show?
Word?
Show's fucking crazy, man.
Wow.
That's, show's fucking crazy, man. That's, yeah.
That
I fuck
shit,
with that shit.
that shit when you got back from the hospital, like that shit that you did when you like first hopped out, like
Yeah.
I want to hear some official shit. Like that definitely needs to get in the studio. That was fire as fuck.
Yeah, for real.
Appreciate it, bro. You talk about the video of me in the car or the
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
I was a little worried though because I hadn't heard from you, and then you're like, "Oh, I just got back from the hospital," and I was like, "What? What did I miss?"
Yeah, bro. I went to the hospital for depression, bro. They got me on some medication, bro, because I have major depressive disorder, bro. So that means the world is just shit to me, bro. I just see the world as shit. So they got me on medicine. They're trying to make me better, but fuck it, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I can't do about it.
I just got over that shit. Like these past like 4 years, I was always in the hospital for that shit. But this year, it's not gonna happen. So like, I feel you. It gets to ever like,
Done. I'm done going to the hospital, bro.
fuck that shit.
It's a waste of time, bro. Such a waste of time. I wasted a good week of just doing bullshit, bro. Being in groups and talking to people and shit that I didn't need, bro. I'm never going back, bro. I'm staying right here. I'm gonna keep making music. I'm gonna keep doing my shit because I can't be wasting time like that. You know what I'm saying? Time is precious.
Not anymore. Yeah. So I don't got the time for that now either. Because a week would fuck up business, like everything.
Same, bro. That is what I'm saying, bro. That 1 week will throw you the fuck off, man. That shit really threw me off. I got fucking fired from my job because of that shit, bro.
Word. I didn't eat like in Missouri. That shit's illegal as fuck.
Really?
Like, yeah, like they cannot fire you for something like that.
Shit, what they did, bro. Fuck them. I'll find somewhere better.
Yeah, bro. Fuck that. I mean, but whenever you struggle, that's the time that you learn to like. That's where you hone your shit, like pushing and getting better.
Yeah, for sure. I hear you. I've been trying to push my shit a little bit more. Also, fucking announcement for whenever I post this up, bro. I'm making a Fuck School Part 2. I made the beat everything on my computer right here. And I've been writing on it. I haven't finished it yet, but as soon as I finish it, I'm gonna go to a studio and record it. And then we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, Fuck School Part 2.
Fuck School Part 2.
So, do you go to school?
No, bro, fuck school.
When did you, so how long did you go to school for? And did you go to public school?
Yeah, I went to public school all the way until December, or like more like November. I dropped out and tried night school. And then at the end of November, I moved in with Smalls. So I completely changed counties and everything. And they just kind of lost track of me, bro. And they don't really know exactly where I'm at. So they can't make me go back to school or anything. Because I was in a county when I was going to school. So.
Word up. So,
back.
Your last year was your sophomore year?
Be my junior year. I started my junior year, but I left in the middle of it.
Word.
Like in the first semester.
I wanted to drop out, but I didn't know what I was doing at first. So I was like, I'm just gonna graduate early, put that shit on the table. But like now that you know what you're doing, you can drop out of school. Like,
yeah.
School makes me cool. Fuck school. Like,
yeah. And I'm definitely gonna go get my GED. I'm not gonna leave it, just nothing. I'm not just gonna be a dropout and that's it. I'm gonna go get my shit, but I gotta pay for the classes and shit and everything, so I gotta get my shit together. My phone is being blown the fuck up, man. I'll go away. There we go. It's all good.
Is there a rap on the bed over there? Yeah. The trash can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're rolling up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Do you want to roll it, Poppy?
Yeah. I know, it's such a clutch.
Such a clutch move. Clutch bop. You clutch.
Shit. All right. Back to it. Let's see. hella shit written up.
Hell yeah. I'm just trying to make it flow more naturally.
Yeah.
Like I have hella shit I can ask you, so I want to, you know.
Be on the phone all the time.
Yeah, and I don't want it to be corny. You know what I mean? So.
The blue face freestyle.
Yeah.
You guys are doing awesome, bro. You guys are doing fucking great. Straight up, this is going well. I like this.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Just keep it cool. Interview / like hang out, but it's an interview. It's gonna be titled in it because that's what it really is.
For sure, bro. We just kind of chilling.
Yeah,
bro. No jumper shit. Like.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, bro. I like the no jumper shit, bro. That's where I want to be, bro. One of my goals, bro. No jumper, bro. Once I'm on no jumper, bro, I know I'm straight.
The Mikhail Sinister interview.
Yeah, bro.
One day, bro. One day.
I'm telling you, once Bobby Nice gets on there, because then they'll find out about y'all, because it's like, they'll fuck with each other. Smalls and shit, bro. After Bobby Nice, that's going to open it up for all the homies in the area.
Yeah.
After Bobby, after NASCAR, after Kill TJ, you know what I'm saying? I'm right in that path, you know what I'm saying? I got my foot in the door in that area. So, and when I get up there, bro, I'm bringing y'all with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to leave nobody behind.
Slime love all the time.
Slam. Yeah, bro.
So, what are your I was actually just about to ask you that question. Like when I was saying I wasn't trying to be corny. I was gonna ask what some of your like long-term goals are for your music career, or just like if music is something that you find passionate to the point where you think you're gonna be doing it for like your lifetime, or how about?
Yeah, I definitely want to do music forever. Like I want to, whenever I get my money and I'm straight financially, bro, I want to go to like different cities all over the world and just make albums in every city. You know what I'm saying? Like a 15-minute album per different country I visit or per different city I visit. You know what I'm saying? Just influenced by the culture and shit. But
Oh yeah.
I want one goal. I definitely want to be on No Jumper. Back to that shit, bro. Once I'm on No Jumper, I don't care if I evolve from there, bro. Like that's a big landmark for me. Just because I remember like the X interview on No Jumper. I remember the fucking Fat Nick and Puya interview.
Yes. Ramirez, all Francis.
Damn. Oliver France.
I want a Cole fucking Bennett music video, bro. That's something I really, really want.
The fucking NASCAR
NASCAR is in Josiah's yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then on top of that, NASCAR's doing the Lyric Eliminate stage, fucking opposition.
Yeah, he went on at 3:30, bro. He went on at 3:30, so he's already out by now, but that's crazy. He's crazy. He just kind of came out of nowhere, bro.
He has momentum right now, bro. He's gonna crush some shit, bro.
He's in his own lane, straight up. But I mean, NASCAR is how I got into your shit, like, because then I think I followed him, and then I think it's either you followed me or you commented on his shit, and I checked your shit out. I was like, word.
For sure, bro. For sure.
But I mean, gotta pay homage to NASCAR.
Let me
dope, bro. Fuck with NASCAR, heavy.
So the first time I've heard, you ever heard of 30 Licks?
I heard the name.
He's a rapper that Crimson produces for. Sometimes, like I remember the first time I ever heard about like any of y'all in this group of music was back in like I want to say February, and it was just this kid on Xbox, and I heard we were just chilling at a party. You just said the Crimson Chin in the back shit. Yeah, hell yeah! I was like, heard the hi-hats, heard the fucking the nastiness of like just like the distortion of the bass, and I was just like, bro, like what is this? And and I mean, I didn't really even like connect dots until like he found your shit and put me on, and then I started going through that shit and hearing the tag. I'm like, hold up, like on a completely unrelated note, like I've heard your shit like somewhere else. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like, well, not necessarily your shit, but
yeah, like, that genre, yeah.
Y'all's cut, like y'all's fucking genre.
Speaking of fucking Crimson, bro, shout out to Crimson, bro. If you're watching this interview in the future, I hope you know that I love you and I care about you and that you're fucking awesome for being my producer. Shout out to motherfucking Crimson.
Yeah,
fucker.
Yeah, Crimson, hit us up for an interview, bro. Like,
yes, bro.
Fuck up, bro.
Homie Johnny is collabing with Crimson.
Yeah, we're trying to get something cooking with them right now. Johnny's on the T-Fog team. Is it ready?
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to come. Like, we need to meet in person though. Whether you come here or we come there, like, that'd be fun.
For sure, bro. Just wait till I get my money stacked up a little bit, and we'll go get like an Airbnb, and I'll get like a fucking producer out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a badass producer. I'll do the shit myself, and we'll make some music. We'll do another interview, bro, and a real setup. You know what I'm saying? Face to face. We'll do some real shit.
No jumper shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. On some no jumper shit, but it's the face of God.
Yeah.
That shit up next, bro. On me.
Fuck yeah. So, do you own a car?
Hell no, I don't own jack shit, really.
Me either, though.
I feel that.
I'm a broke boy, but you know, it is what it is for the moment being. It ain't gonna be like this forever.
I know. You're gonna run it up, though.
Shit.
For real.
Plus, you're honest about that shit. You know, you ain't lying about that either. Because I'd rather people be honest than be a hoe about it.
Yeah, like I got racks on racks. You know what I'm saying? Like I got racks on racks, bro. My pockets is empty as fuck. no racks.
Empty.
It's fucking weak whenever people try to flex like they got money and you know damn well they do.
The whole time, yeah, flexing some fucking IRS tax refund money. You know?
So got my IRS taxes back. We're trying to suck some dick.
Hell no. Hell to no. Are y'all finna smoke a blunt?
Yeah, hell yeah. We got it in the. Yeah, hell yeah. I just lit up the incense for that shit. Yeah, I need a drink. I'm parched.
My man, I'm parched.
I'm parched. That's a fancy word right there.
That's parched. Some white people shit, bro. But, yeah. It's alright. We still love you, though. I'm very parched.
Very parched. You got the whole jug in the bits.
What's up?
I said you got the whole jug. The whole jug of fucking whatever.
At Milo's, bro. That's that
old lemonade. Yes, bro.
That's good shit, bro.
Say that in Arizona. I got a problem.
Oh, fuck.
Arizona is right there.
Arizona's good.
Right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big SPT shit.
Oh, yes. The fucking old juices weren't at fucking the watermelon Arizona tea in a metal can, not the bottle shit, not that plastic shit. Metal can. It just be hitting different. I can only put it at one spot in my town.
Damn, bro, I wish I had a blunt too, you know, spark up.
Teeing up for you, though. Teeing up for you, then. Straight up.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
So, what does your creative process look like?
Really depends on what I'm trying to do, because when I made Fuck School Part 2, I was just making a beat just to make a beat, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have Fuck School Part 2 planned, but it just kind of came together. But usually I'll make a beat, or I'll have somebody send me a beat, like one of TJ's producers or one of NASCAR's producers, you know, somebody like Lewis produced it, for example. Like when I made Gut Boy, Lewis produced it, sent me a beat through my email, just kind of out of the blue. And I opened it up and I wrote to it. And I took that and put that on a different beat. I think that was Douchebag Part 2. And I took some shit that I had on an old Dewey Dirty beat and put that on the Lewis produced it beat. So usually it's just kind of like mix and match. Shit just kind of happens out of the blue. It's not like I sit down, you know, start thinking, but whatever. But usually I got to be baked, though. Usually I'm baked whenever I'm writing some shit. I can't really be doing it sober, man. Just to be honest.
Hell yeah.
That's how I got through high school.
Facts.
That's facts. That's
That is facts, bro. I was going to school high as fuck every day.
Yeah, I would smoke a fucking arm and a leg before school every fucking day, bro. I swear to God. Smoke hella.
That's how I got good grades.
Yeah, at the fucking bus stop with Tatiana, man. We fucking smoking blizzard. got on the bus, man.
Y'all fiending, man. What's your mean? Fiending.
Hell no.
That was a wake and bake.
So you smoke weed? How long you smoke weed for?
I'm sorry?
How long you been smoking weed for?
Since I was about 13, bro. Since about 12, 13, I started. So a good 3 years, man. I started, it was me and my homie down the road. We was at the pool, and he was like, yo, I got some gas if you want to smoke. And I was like, I don't know, man. I've never smoked no weed before, you know? But we went back there, bro, and I remember taking hits and it burning the fuck out of my throat. And then I remember being in the pool all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember walking from the woods to the pool. I don't really remember taking my shirt off. And then they was like throwing a fucking tennis ball around in the pool. And they said that it passed me. And like a second later, I'd look over like, where'd it go?
Word. A little bit of a delay. The video's lagging.
Yeah, for real.
Lagging, bro. My life was lagging, bro.
Bro, the first time I smoked,
Yeah.
I was 9. I didn't understand. So they lit the shit and I blew out. Like I didn't suck it. Like I spit it everywhere.
No.
I was just. And, that was my first time smoking. And they were so pissed because that was like the last of the weed.
Who was it? Like some adults?
Like it was me and my brother.
Jesus.
I just sprayed the last of the weed all over the floor. Fucked up the whole night.
That's what's up.
That's what happens whenever you try to give a newbie green, bro. Swear to God.
I know how to do it, dog.
Fuck that shit up, bro.
Blow it all out.
Yeah.
See, now I'm straight, though. I'll sit here and I'll face the blunt to myself and I'll just be chilling, like, not caked or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'll just be straight. It ain't like how it's not at all. My tolerance is super high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit. I take tolerance breaks because I don't like it taking like 5 blunts to get me stoned.
No, that's not. But I'm the other way around, man. I don't like hitting the blunt a couple times or smoking a blunt and being high as fuck and like being around people, you know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. I like to be able to smoke and still be chilling while everybody else is like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like everybody's getting fed as fuck. Like,
yeah, you know.
I mean, if I'm booing, like if I'm chilling, but if I have shit to do.
Yeah.
That's
for
true.
Sure.
It's very true.
Hmm.
So you say you like smoking solo most of the time? Or do you
actually,
homies put down there?
I usually go out of my way to try to smoke with somebody, man. Like, I really don't like smoking by myself. But at the same time, like, if it's nighttime or some shit, I will, smoke by myself just to kind of make some music or do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, I think it goes to you and then to me.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up, though. That's bad juju.
Yeah, bad juju. Blue juju swishers.
On some white aunt shit, that's bad juju.
Bad juju.
That's bad juju.
Bad juju.
No, that's bad juju. Now come downstairs and wash your clothes.
Bitch, I'm lunched. I'm so
fucking
lunched out.
You got the questions on your phone?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Just scan, give myself a few ideas. You have any advice for the kids, man? Like, well, of course, that's kind of a bold statement. Like, we're not even near how mentally developed we're gonna be in a few years. I already know. Like, comparatively speaking, do you have any advice to the younger crowd that might be looking at you like,
or our age?
Yeah, people that kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people that might want to be rapping, or I don't know, just advice in general.
Well, I say, for one, stay your ass in school. Even though I said fuck school, stay the fucking school.
School isn't for everyone, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah, school isn't for everyone, man, because a lot of people go different ways, but stay in school. If you don't like school, try night school. If you don't like night school, drop out and get your GED, but somehow manage to stay in that school system so you don't completely fuck yourself, man. Don't fall in love with nobody. Stick around with somebody for about a year, man. Walk with somebody, like, see what they do in certain situations, see how they are every morning when they wake up before you ever decide to fucking love somebody, bro. Because I made that mistake so much going out of my way to be so there for somebody and so loving and so caring for somebody just for them to fuck me over for not a damn reason. You know what I'm saying? Just because I didn't take time to see every single side of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just wanted to love somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I said, you know what I'm saying about 15 times, but let's see. I to the kids, man. And enjoy your shit, bro. Enjoy life. Don't stress about nothing, man. Even about a damn test or whatever the fuck it may be. Don't stress about nothing, because a fucking plane could hit me right now, bro. A fucking plane could crash into my house right now and murder the fuck out of me on this video, bro. And what the fuck am I gonna do about it? What if I just spent my whole life complaining? What if I never went out of my way to make music? What if I never did anything and I'm just gone all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? Right. Do what makes you happy. Enjoy your shit. Enjoy your life. Be passionate about what you want to be passionate about, and don't give a fuck what anybody else says, man, because that shit don't matter in the long run. Because somebody out there will fuck with it. Somebody will.
And you know that somebody will care, because there's just people that care and then people that don't fucking care. You know what I mean? And that's just the way things are. And that's a really good, insightful piece of advice right there.
Yeah, because, like, I used to get bullied for my music, man. I used to make music and get fucking trashed for it, bro. I used to get bullied for that shit. Now I have somebody who's interviewing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit can change really fucking fast, bro. Like, just stick to what you're good at, what you like to do, and take that shit to the fullest. And don't give a fuck what anybody says, even to your parents, to your best friend, to nobody, bro. If you like it, if you're good at it, then do that shit. Whether it be damn tennis or making hats or coloring, I don't know, whatever the fuck you like doing, bro. Do that shit if it makes you happy, bro.
For real. Even if, like, carpentry, I don't know, like, fucking busting your ass all day and at the end of the day just fucking cracking a cold one. If that's your jazz, man, go for it.
Do that
shit. Get your bread, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Every passion is a niche. You know what I mean? That keeps this thing going. This hell yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you're a carpenter, nurse, or rapper, athlete.
Well, my fucking door just got land open.
Word.
Yeah. Somebody just busted into my room and just looked at me like, "What are you doing?"
Chilling on that interview FaceTime.
Yes, sir, bro. They did not expect that.
I have an interesting question I just thought of. But, bro,
what's up?
You ever had a pet that you really loved? You ever had, like, a pet you were really attached to? Or you ever had, like, you a cat person, dog person? What?
Man, to be honest, like, I like dogs, I like cats, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna fall in love with one, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I have a dog for fucking years and years and years and it dies, I'm not gonna cry about it, bro. Like, I'm not really an animal person too hard, bro. That sounds terrible to say, but, like, animals just not shit, bro. I'm not really an animal person.
So you're saying, like, you don't want to make that commitment to getting an animal because they'll just eventually die in your lifetime, and you have I feel you.
Exactly, because I'm gonna have to pay for this motherfucker's food. I'm gonna have to make sure he's got shots and everything, and he's just gonna die on me, bro. Like, I'm not doing all that. Straight up. It sounds terrible, but, like, real shit.
That's fine. Other people will.
Yeah,
for real.
Sure.
People love fucking dogs, man. Like, and it's not often I hear that response. I hear people saying all the time, "Oh yeah, man, I'm hearing a lot more people fucking with snakes and stuff, which is kind of concerning."
I like snakes. Snakes are cool. My sister got like 3 snakes. My homie down the road got a snake that's fucking gigantic. I like snakes, bro. I like them from afar, though, bro. I don't like them up close, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold one or nothing, but they're cool, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. Animals just aren't my jazz, bro.
Word.
Hell yeah, y'all like high as fuck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunched out for me.
Yeah. I am.
Steve.
I'm booted, man.
What about you, bro? How'd you get into the shirt company, bro?
Him or me?
I mean, who started it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
then get into it.
Fucking, like I fuck with clothes for hellas, like, and like I'm like a fucking sneakerhead and I love streetwear and shit. So I got into that, and then when I got into that, I noticed the shit that I thought would be dope if I did that and like fill in the gaps, like in the fucking industry and shit. And then I was like, yo, a dope, like a name for a dope fucking clothing thing would be the Face of Gods. And then like a year later, that's what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
made custom shit like, hold on. These are
That's how I'm wearing custom shit.
customized these fucking forever ago.
Where?
Yeah, shit. They're kind of ugly, but you know, I was like 15 when I did these hoes. I got some shit on the back.
Yeah.
I'm eventually I'm gonna sell these bitches for hella money.
Yeah.
Look, like this shit's so old. My name used to be Ox Cord Lord, bro. On my Instagram. That's how old this shit is. Ox Cord Lord. Ox Cord Lord.
That is a 15-year-old fucking me type shit to do, man.
Where?
Swear to God. Ox Cord Lord. I thought I was the motherfucking Ox Cord Lord when I was 15.
Hell yeah, bro. Those shits are OG as fuck. I've had those forever, man.
Oh yeah. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, this man was really into like I don't know. He was always talking about I don't know. Every time we would talk, he would like pretty much bring up some shit about like, did you see this Supreme drop? Did you see this Adidas Pharrell collab? Did you see this? Did you see that? And like I'm hip on some of it, but most of it I'm like, nah, actually I didn't see that. You know what I mean? But this man definitely like into that. Like it was something that he would really like. He got into at first and like it just stuck with him. Like he just didn't ever give up on like he just kept keeping up with it. And then yeah, back in like I don't know, February or something, like he was like, yeah, I'm really thinking about taking this Face of Gods thing seriously because yeah, that project you did at Douglas for the mock business. Do you want to tell that?
Oh yeah. I had to. I really like made it a thing.
It's my phone. Sorry.
No, but I like really started it because they wanted us to make like a mock business for one of these classes I was taking, and then she's like, "Well, what do you really like?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "She's like, what do you really like?" And I was like, "Well, I like clothes." And then she's like, "Well, you'll do a project about running it. You know, talking about how you do it and how it's managed, and everything it takes to do that."
Shit, that's what's up though. Cause I like clothes and shit, but I never really kept up with the drops or anything that happened. You know.
I did
forever.
But like it's just too much money.
Okay.
Yeah, some cake.
But it's a dope investment because I like my collection is like small as fuck and it's worth like $500-600 and I only spent like a third of that on like the value that I just goes up.
That's what's up. I don't have any really super fancy shit that's worth a lot of money. I just got my basic ass clothes, man. Basic shit.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Fuck yeah, man. Just do you have a job or anything like that? What do you do to make money at this point? Do you charge for features or do you do anything like that?
Like I said, I just got fired from my job for going to the hospital. So right now I don't have a way to make money. I'm looking for another job. I'm probably about to have one in about a week or so. But I don't be trapping and stupid shit, you know, because I'm trying to keep my ass on the music shit. I'm not trying to get in trouble on the side and fuck up my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep my shit straight. But actually, I just talked to my homie down the road who's fucking genius, and he's about to become my manager for the time being. I just had a manager. His name was Tommy, but me and him kind of split ways. And then I had Smalls. Smalls was my manager for a while, but now he's about to be, and he's about to take care of all like my bookings and my features and shit. But I just wasn't charging for features for a while, but I'm about to have to go back to charging again just because I have a manager.
Word.
I gotta pay him for what he's doing. So, but yeah, features are $100, just flat. Verse or hook, just 100 straight.
$100. Oh yeah.
Know your worth.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing crazy.
Say you be professional about it. Shit. For real.
Yes, for sure.
So where'd you work at before, if you don't mind disclosing?
Yeah, I worked at this bitch ass place called Alpine Bakery, bro.
Alpine Bakery?
What?
Yes, bro. It's like a little local bakery place around here, and I was a dishwasher there. And I was good at it, bro. I was good as fuck at it, but I guess they just didn't fuck with me, bro, being out for about a week, so decided to fire me and hire somebody else. But I just seen them post up on like Indeed, like that job app. They're saying that they're looking for somebody to do the dishwasher position and this and that. So, welcome.
Fucking. How long did you work there?
Just about a month, really. But it was every day from 6 in the morning to about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, every single day, even on Saturday. So it was a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. They pay good though. Got about $300 a week, $400 a week. Some pretty straight pay.
So do you have any other big shit coming besides Fuck School 2? That, I mean, you'll know whenever this is going up. So, I mean, anything that you want to speak on is up to you.
My next big drop is gonna be Sleep Paralysis. It's a tape. It's not an EP or anything. It's not executive produced, but I'm gonna have a variety on there. I'm gonna have like some more depressing stuff, like shit that you think about before you go to sleep at night. You know,
Yeah.
just real shit that happens in my head. You know what I'm saying about my disorder or whatnot. I'm gonna have some real angry shit, just like freak show, like my pure anger, because I have terrible anger management issues, man. So I just go into the studio and take it out. And then I'm gonna have a lot of boom bap because that's where I started at, was making old school rap. Like I said earlier, like all I ever did was work on boom bap beats. I never went out of my way to like Playboy Cardi shit or, you know, anything really different. It's always been that boom bap. So I'm definitely gonna bring that back for the time being. Not even the time being. I'm definitely bringing that back for forever. Just because I like that style, I'm trying to bring back that kind of older school feel of stuff.
Yeah.
Because I already see hella people, like somebody tagged me in something the other day and said that I inspired them to make music. Like, and that's happened a good couple of times. So like, if I could do that, but if I could bring back boom bap too, bring back some old school rap, that would be fucking amazing, bro. That would be fucking awesome.
That would be fucking awesome. Try and reintroduce. Yeah, because it seems like I don't know if trap. I don't think trap has reached peak trap. My friend was telling me that it reached peak trap the other day. Will it not? It hasn't reached peak trap yet because he's saying that because people are using just 808s and hi hats and they aren't even doing melodies or anything like that proves that it's just going to get more simple and like basically devolve back. I'm like, nah, because there's all these side paths of like there's some weird shit out right now. Like there's I like the rap scene right now. Yeah, what? So who do you fuck with that's like I guess not clicked up like Kill TJ, all of them. I know you probably fuck with all their music and whatnot. Yeah. Do you fuck with anybody music in the game right now that's like really famous?
I really don't listen to mainstream people. I mean, like, if you consider NASCAR mainstream, then I listen to him. But as far as like Lil Tecca or like Drake or anybody that's really big right now, I don't really listen to him at all. I try to kind of stay off the grid with the music, just because I don't want to hear the most basic shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it really is now.
Yeah. Do you fuck with like so? Do you pull from like XXX Tentacion really, or
That
anything
was
like that?
wow. X was a really big influence. I went through some bullshit last summer. Like, just a bunch of stuff was going on in my life, and that's somebody I really clicked to. It was right when he died. So I mean, I listened to him before he died and everything. Of course, I knew who he was, but it was about right around the time that he died. I was really, really into him, bro. So when he died, that shit really fucked with me. But I love that man's music, bro. He makes some good ass shit. He made some good ass shit.
Yeah. Yeah. He's really gonna be looked back on as somebody who's uh really pushed forward a whole new wave of music, a whole new style of music, generation of rappers. Really, he's gonna be responsible for a whole new wave of rappers. I should say, not generation, but music.
I don't even really think he's dead, bro. I think he faked that shit, to be honest with you, bro. Because I seen something earlier, bro. I seen something earlier, and it was like that thing that happened between Joe Budden and the Migos on the red carpet, where they had that little like beef. That shit was 2 years ago, bro. That shit was 2 years ago, man. I've not really been hearing from the Migos, bro. The Migos are really falling off. But the thing about X is still on, bro. People still listen to X. People still talk about X. I feel like he knew that he was in his prime, and he faked his death so he could be a legend. You know what I'm saying? So his music would live on forever because he died right at his peak, or died right at his peak. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah. I feel like he's dead.
Yeah. You think he's dead?
Yeah, I feel like he's dead. I feel like he's definitely dead.
I don't know. He probably is, bro. He probably is, but I feel like being
I feel like
he was smart enough to pull something like that.
there's some whole court documents like his dead body on Snapchat. Like, yeah,
Bro, but you know how much money that man had, bro?
nah. Well, how much money? Like, that's a whole other topic. Talking about like how much money that they're making right now, even off of his 1 year anniversary. How they restocked his merch shop, and they're making a documentary, and they're releasing more posthumous music. And who's getting all the money? Well, is of course, like Gecko and I forget her name. They're gonna get money, but his mom's gonna get a lot of money. Like Cleo, yeah. His dad's trying to get in on it, like, cause his dad sees the shit happen. He's like, no, I want some. It's like, I don't know, like it's thoughtful in a way, but I don't know if they're going too far.
Yeah. Man, I don't know where that money's gonna go, man, but I hope it goes to the right place. Hopefully they save it up for that kid.
Yeah.
Gecko.
Yeah, they got it. Well, really, isn't XXXTentacion like have the most streamed song on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it at all.
I don't want to. That sounds like a bold statement. I think he does though, low key.
Probably.
What is the most streamed song on SoundCloud?
Where did main guy go? I don't even know his real name. Where did the guy go? But yeah, where did he go?
He got high and laid down. Yeah, I can't.
Got high, laid down.
Yeah. Like I was trying not to fall off the chairs. I made it though.
I believe in you, bro.
What the fuck? What song has the most plays? Fuck Love, XXX Tentacion, and Trippie Redd. What's that? 207 million. Yeah. So they're right. They're right. They're gonna have plenty of money. Isn't gonna be an issue.
Yeah, for sure.
So XXX Tentacion. Did you fuck with anybody else currently in the game? Like, did you listen to like Suicide Boys or Wi-Fi's Funeral or anybody like that?
I like Wi-Fi's Funeral. Wi-Fi's Funeral is really good because I know he thinks about his bars. But Suicide Boys, they're good, but I've just never really listened to them, man. I've never been into them like that. I can never feel their music the way that everybody else does for some reason. I mean, they're good, more power to them. Like, I support the fuck out of them, but you know what I'm saying? They're not my style, I guess.
It's not my slide.
Not my slide.
Mm-hmm.
Feel that?
50 on that.
I'm definitely 50 on that. Is there any like final messages you wanna interject in here?
Honestly, man, I think we did a pretty good job. I think we did good.
Yeah. I think we covered it. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna come? Can you come into frame or are you?
I can't.
You can't stand.
You can't stand up. You got too high.
Yeah, he's fucking getting. God damn it. Alrighty.
I was gonna do an interview, but then I got high.
Damn, you got me, boy.
Alright.
Hey, shout out fucking home to it for that joke. We was doing some shit the other day and I got really high and I couldn't rap and he said that shit to me. So
But you didn't want to skip the clout. You see this shit, like, motherfucker.
That ain't fine.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
Alright. Cool. Good interview. I don't know how to close this up. I guess I didn't think about this part.
well, yo,
Professional.
y'all have a fucking awesome rest of your day. I'm gonna fucking save this video when we get off here. But
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, this concludes the Face of God's interview with Mikhail Sinister. You can check out his music on SoundCloud, on Instagram at Mikhail Sinister.
so
SoundCloud.
A lot, boy, damn.
Huh?
You say a lot, boy, damn.
Yeah. Mikhail Sinister, y'all. Thank you.
thank you, bro.
First interview.
My man's over
Excellent.